night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and I'm late. Welcome to the stream. More Kerbal is going to happen. Yes, it is. I'm going to go check audio here real quick. I was typing something and I got distracted. So let's check, make sure my loud billowing voice is coming through. Sounds like it is. And how can you guys stand it? Al, good morning to you. Torch, how you guys doing? Oh, we're doing Kerbal. Right, Kerbal. All right, so let me launch CCAN, see if there's been an update, and let me just quickly finish this email real super quick. I was almost done. And send. All right, so let's see here. Let's clear that out. Go to filters, installed. This says, oh dear. Now, okay, now I think these are, hey Flip, I'm lurking here for a ride to work. All right, Flip, you drive safe, or make sure someone drives safe for you. All right. I believe these are the updated versions. Really? Okay, so let's check on Scrapyard here. So Scrapyard, now I know the mod author, Linux reached out to the mod author and I guess might have helped in the set. I don't know, but we're gonna find out here. So if we go to the forum, we're looking at Scrapyard. Last time I had to go to CurseForge yesterday and download it. Wow, really? Wait a minute, I'm having a hard time figuring out what. So, hang on a sec. All right, so Scrapyard, latest version 2.2.2.1 dash release. According, I'm so confused here. All right, so if I go to the GitHub, go to releases, 2.2.99. So 2.2.1, does 1 go above, does the 99 roll up to 1? Oh, I'm so confused. All right, hang on. Let's try field training facility. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure I have one place I'm supposed to go, or two. I'm fine with that too. All right, so field training facility, let's go to CurseForge. That's where he likes to put his stuff. And see, this one is out of date, so the latest one is 1.2.2. that's what we have installed. So I think he's slowly getting caught up. That would be awesome. All right, anyways, so we're up to date. I'm gonna close this. What? Oh, quit. I don't want to do that. And closing tabs I don't need. Still have tabs open I don't need. I'm doing really good. I actually got up at 5:30, got out the door at 6:30. I had to go over to the house, pull out the trash because tomorrow's trash day. I'm not going over there today because it's raining all day. Went to Walmart, got stuff for dinner tonight, and then came back and I gave myself a haircut. And it was funny, I was bragging to Alex that I did it, and she laughed. And right when she laughed, I felt a spot back here I missed. So I had to go and get that real quick. And then I'm trying to find not a high-end, but definitely not a cheap one, a 90-degree corner clamp for woodworking. That's what the email, I was talking to someone in woodworking about stuff like that. Anyway, so Kerbal, we're gonna do stuff today. And I had a bowl of cereal. I had a bowl of Cheerios. I haven't had a bowl of cereal in years. No, in about a year. And man, it tasted so good. Usually I have like toast with peanut butter. I felt like a bowl of cereal. I can't use milk, so I have to use almond milk because, you know, when you get, some people when they get older, they can't process dairy. Sucks. I love milk. Love cheese. Yeah. All right. The KSP KIS mod list, even though it doesn't say Redux in there, let me update this and say Kerbals in space, and we're going to call this Redux. There. Now it's documented as Redux. Cool. Yeah, so I got up early so I could run all my errands. Because like I said, I don't want to drive over there when it's raining. It's supposed to be, according to my handy dandy weather app, tomorrow it's supposed to be nice and warm. I have to go over there and clean out the garage. I was sanding down a door and I did it in the garage, so I got sanding dust everywhere. So I need to go and pull stuff out, hit it with the leaf blower and the compressor, the thing, and try to clean off all the dust and stuff, and then learn my lesson. Yes, I did. All right, we are doing Kerbals in space. I saw a really cool mod. Let's load that. Where they had, it was billowing clouds. It was really interesting. I was very impressed with the mod. It wasn't like Eve. It was like real full blown out clouds stuff. Anyway, we want to send Kerbals up to the, well, first I want to see if we can get a couple Kerbals into orbit. So we should have a 2-seater. Yes, we do. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab a parachute. And they are going to take a whole bunch of science with them. Yeah, that's a little small. How did I fix that last time? Thinking. Oh, right. We used fairing. Yep. All right, let's go unlock the next size fairing. And that would be there. Try this again. All right. Now we go to payload. That works. So now we can contain all that in there. All right. So first things first, we want to put a, since we're dealing with part failures, if we go to the scrapyard, automatically quick apply. So if I do that, is this a new part? One previous 7 in inventory. Use new part. Oh geez, what am I doing? Quick apply. All right, so wait a minute. So is this? Oh, okay. So it's not a new part. Sweet. Scrapyard away. Nice. And same thing here. Nice. Cool. All right. So let's set this to there. Our primary chute is going to go at 1400. Our backup chute go 1000. Nice. All right. So let's well, that's weird. So for right now, we're just going to put this right there. That will be in the middle. All right. So we'll leave that alone for a sec. Our science package, as I'm going to call it, we're going to put it all on this. We need to put, no, that's okay. We're going to leave that there. We'll get the rest of that. All right, cool. All right, so let's go down to science. So we have the science junior. First time taking science junior out. We're going to take and put the goo right there. We're going to take the atmospheric. We're going to put it right here. And then we have these two guys right here. All right, so let's get these looking a little neater. All right. I'm going to put some batteries that we haven't used yet on. Oh, actually we have. All right. So we're going to, oh geez. Did it wrong again. There we go. There's some batteries. They're all wonky looking. Weird. There we go. All right, is there any other science that we need? Oops, science. We got it all. All right. Actually, we're gonna put this right here because no. Put it right there. All right, so this is going to be Kerbal Science Science Orbiter. There we go. Version 0. Save. All right. For safety, we're going to put an antenna. Right there. All right. We have batteries. This actually has a hefty amount of electrical charge also. What it doesn't have, for instance, this one, it has an on-demand fuel cell, which is a mod. And it also has a reaction wheel. This one, oh, it does have a reaction wheel. I don't, oh, it's under, gotcha. Okay, never mind. All right, let's go ahead and seal this bad boy up then. Let's do 4 sides. Clamshell, why not? Don't need that or that. There we go. Now it looks like it's part of the ship, but it's not. That's their emergency chute, and we are going to take on this little adventure. We need a pilot. Saturn's coming along, and we will take Electro as our scientist. All right. So we need an orbiter stage, something that can finish the orbit just in case the main stage doesn't do it. So we want to stick a fuel tank on here. Oops, sorry. Ooh, we're dealing with this size. Neat. Here, oh, I like that better. So we'll give it that. Now we set this. So we're in Kerbal, non-atmospheric. And it looks like we're going with the swivel, which gives us plenty of delta V and plenty of thrust to weight ratio. All right, so let's we're gonna start doing stage recovery. Oh, so I need to put the heat shield somewhere. That's too small. Oh, we gotta unlock next size heat shield. All right, so let's save this. Go here. There it is. All right, so I'm gonna put a heat shield. We don't need the full. It's a new part too. Thanks. Good fail. And then we want to put a decoupler. And we want to do stage recovery on this because we want to get our money back, or we want to get the parts back, excuse me. So let's put this back. And why am I not getting, oh, there we go. That's right, we wanted to do an engine plate. Okay. Now for stage recovery, I think it's going to be pretty simple. Yeah. So let's just grab a couple of chutes. Let's see what stage recovery says. 100%. Nice. All right. So we're just going to put those in. So this one's already got chutes for us doing stage recovery. Just want to recover the Kerbals. All right, so now let's work on a lifter. See if we can get that going. So we need a decoupler again. That's weird. That's better. All right. I think we have a fuel adapter. Oh, wait, I guess we don't. Bummer. I would use stage recovery, but I hate that my big stages I need to put like, yeah, same here. Yeah, I stack them like crazy. But if you're in career and you get a high stage recovery, you get your money back. Now in this, same thing, I'm not doing career, I'm doing science. I get the parts back. So that means my chutes have got a higher safety rating and part failure is important, or lack of part failure is important. Parts that don't fail is important. There we go. So when you recover them, they're still a first generation, but their safety rating goes up. So yeah, I had a hard time wording that. All right, we don't have any bigger tanks, so this is going to be interesting. All right, let's save this. See if we can unlock a little bit bigger tanks here. Wait for it. All right, so we need to go to the fuel section. Oh yeah, look at our bigger tanks. Nice. Do that. What's down here? Oh, okay. All right, so I'm broke on science until we get these guys out of here. All right, so I've already built this stage, so I'm not going to redo it or anything like that. But did we pick up? We did. Cool. However, that makes these too small. And then we have to use these, which again, this is all new parts. So, you know, safety first, right? Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. There we go. All right, let's see here. Let's, do we have a big enough? We just unlocked it. And then the biggest lifter we have is this, which is coming up very, very short. So I'm going to try to be creative here a little bit. And let's change this to say 4.1. Put that in the middle. Let's put swivels. Oh, that won't work. That's way too much clipping. Yeah. However, that got a nice thrust to weight ratio. I mean, even if we take this and do this. Well, hang on. Just how... No, that won't work. All right, so let's pull these off. And let's do... Let me get 2 nodes. Oh, all right. All right, so we need to have some assistance here with control, and we want to do stage recovery also. So this thing's going to get heavy. All right, let's do this then. No. Oh, I know. So this looks like it's going to come up just a little bit short of getting us into orbit, but we're going to add some more weight to it and stage recovery, more weight. So let's make sure this thing does get up in space. And one sec, guys. There we go. Having a crazy idea. All right, so let's go here. No, I can't. All right, so I have to make these slightly permanent. How am I going to do that? Oh, I know. All right, so let's grab these. Whoa. And then we attach those, and then we combine those. Ooh, look at that. That worked. Now, if we take all the fuel out. All right. Maybe we'll add a little fuel in there. All right. This is crazy. Looney Tunes. It's cuckoo. That's too big. That works. Now we're just going to surface attach these so the fuel will go across. Oh, cool. All right, so let's make sure these are heaviest. This should be grandparent. That should be grandparent. 166. I like it. We're still going to add a ton of weight here. Well, that's close. There you go. All right. So, a lot of thrust. Way too much. Short of orbit, which is good. But this can finish the orbit and get them back. All right. So let's think a couple of things here. So I'm putting on swivels here so we have some maneuverability. Now, in the event that I need to deorbit this itself, we're going to do the following. Something. All right, we're going to grab this. And we're going to put it right there. And we're going to put a couple reaction wheels. And then we're going to put a probe core. And then a couple batteries. All right, so... All right, so a lot of thrust. Oh, wait. Still a lot of thrust. We have a way to turn this thing around in case it actually gets us to orbit, which I doubt. Oh, we got to put in, oh, right. Stage recovery. Huh. That doesn't look centered, does it? Oh, well. So for stage recovery, what I like to do, so I don't have to do it time and time again, we're going to grab a beam and we put it in symmetry. Then we're going to grab the chutes for stage recovery. And then since I'm putting it, oh, okay, that's not working. Why? That's better. Oops, that didn't quite work out. All right, then we set this and we bring up stage recovery and nothing's registering. 74%, 94%. Okay. No. Can I have just the chute, please? Thank you. Dude. 99.24%. Cool. All right, let's turn off stage recovery. Let's do this. I'm getting lag in the editor, which may be a result, might be a result of scrapyard still. We'll find out. Yeah, it's getting laggy in here. I got it on it. Hang on a sec. This really bunk. One sec. Hang on a sec. I'm at a loss for part name here. All right, it's called Scrapyard. Sorry. All right, I just sent a message to the mod author, but I hate to say this, I might have to pull that mod. But anyways, let's see if it gets worse, I'm gonna have to yank it. If it doesn't get any worse, then I can probably live with it. All right, let's check some staging here. So what happens is when I start getting around in the editor, the more and more that the Scrapyard mod I think has to keep track of stuff, the more it starts getting a little more hiccupy and paused and stuff like that. That's still pretty fast. Make sure we still have our crew. Oh, we don't. All right, let's get Saturn in there and Electro. Okay, we need some launch clamps. I think we're going to do it like this. Yeah, see how that's getting all jerky when I move something around? That's unfortunate. All right, so let's reduce a thrust. RO, what's that? Realism overhaul gives you that, to be honest. I'm not using that mod. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a huge mod, yeah. 138 sounds good. Let's save that. Let's make sure. Oh, that would not work. So yeah, I only have the problem when I'm trying to grab stuff and move it around, but manipulating the staging, changing anything, yeah, and it gets worse the more parts. So I wonder if I can tell in the scrapyard. No, that's stage recovery. In the scrapyard, I don't know how many parts there's in inventory. That would be nice to know, I guess. Anyway, so we're probably going to get some failures out of this. I might have to come back and do it a couple times. So put them on the launch pad. If we do run into a problem, is what we'll do is we'll change games, hoping the mod author can get something from me and perhaps fix it. I don't know. Ooh, nighttime launch. Cool. I don't need that up. All right, so good. All right, SAS is on. Full throttle. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. Grabbing some science already. Turn on the lights. I have a slight inclination issue. I'm trying to fix it. Trying. Not a bad little rocket, actually. Hang on one sec. Those reaction wheels are really helping out, too. Get a little warm. That's fine. I watched a great stream the other day under the science and tech genre on Twitch. Some guy had his amazing telescope pointing at the sun, and one was going over some. Oh, that is so cool. That really is. You know what? I watched I'm going to say a club, and they went out in some big empty lake bed or something, not too far from Lake Tahoe, launching these epic rockets that actually went suborbital, and they had GoPros and all sorts of cameras. And it's funny, half the cameras overheated when it got up there, and I thought, oh, the pressure, you know. So I was in awe of what these guys were doing, and they spent like years building these rockets, the launch platforms, tracking it, all that kind of stuff. And in fact, is what they had. They had means. They had the means to get telemetry from it, so it would tell them when staging, shoots, successful shoots, all sorts of this data. And I was going, oh, that's like a real rocket launch. I don't know what's going on here. This is freaking me out a little bit. All right, you guys, you're doing good. We got some data there. Yeah, it was really cool. It's funny because I'm from California, so I know where Lake Tahoe is. I guess we're gonna stage here in about 10 seconds. I don't. Okay. There we go. All right, that's going to deorbit nicely. You know what? I wouldn't mind trying that, but currently, me and Alex are renovating a house we bought. I then have, I got to make my own workbench. I have zero woodworking skills, and I can follow directions really good. And then after that, I want to do a do-it-yourself solar project. I have solar panels, I have lithium batteries. I think I got all the wires and stuff I need, and oh, they made it to orbit. Oh, we don't have any solar panels. Crud. Okay, electrical charge is holding. Good. So let's go ahead and deploy that. That's all we got? All right, well, at least they made it to orbit. Yay, they made it to orbit. Okay, wait a minute. If I take the scientist and go EVA. Okay. Cool. They made it to orbit. Nice. They've got 1100 LTV. Plenty, unless that engine fails. It's got no safety rating. It's a brand new part. Oh no. All right. Let's just turn them around. Let's get the chutes fired up. Why does that say 2? Oh, I know why. Deploy the chutes. Solar is quite easy to set up usually. I never built it from scratch, but I've installed a few solar systems for people. Oh, well, it's something I have watched a few videos on. You know, I'm going to take like baby steps and document it on video, and hopefully people will tell me what I'm doing wrong and suggest stuff. You know, and I'm on a budget, so I'm trying to make it scalable and, you know, I got the solar charge controller, I've got panels, I've got an inverter, fuses. It says I can get an EVA report, is that right? Hop out. We got an EVA report. Let's get back in. Oh, wait a minute. I know what's wrong. No, I don't want to. Disarm. That's the stage recovery chutes in there. That's why there's 2 of those. That's what I want to do. Oh, almost did that wrong. And the thing about it is, eventually I want the solar system there for when we have outages. I'm also going to try to stream while being a solar powered, driven, setup. So it's one of those many things that's going to accommodate sort of thing. All right, let's looks like we can do another EVA report. That was a duplicate. When it's like that. Oh, we're getting stuff. We're getting stuff here. Nice. Now, getting all sorts of data here is nice. I have the solar panels I have are 335 watt. They're taller than I am. I'm 6'3". They weigh hang on a sec. Oh, too many screens up. Still too many screens up. Oh, please. Here we go. I have the 335, and these suckers weigh it's in here somewhere. That's a pallet of them. They weigh like 78 pounds each. Something like that. They're heavy. Hey, Hal, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. I think what we're going to do here, so we've lost communication. We're going to go ahead and decouple our engine section, let it go. Chutes are ready to deploy. Dang it, now I want to know how much they weigh, because they are quite beefy. I know it's in here. 52.9 pounds each. Thank you. Yeah, they're 79 inches by 40 inches by 1.5 inches. They're big. And they're not the solar panels you put on RVs or anything like that. These are, and they're only a year old. And I got 2 of them for $300. So they're used. So, all right, let's bring this up. Well, I'm hoping to bring you guys along. Like I said, I'm going to record these on video and put it on my YouTube channel. A lot of people have done exactly what I've done. But the one thing I do get annoyed with, so being from California, when we've had power outages, usually they didn't last. A power outage, I think the max power outage we had to suffer was like maybe 45 minutes. The ISO is pretty sharp in the Sacramento area. Actually, I lived in Folsom. Where I live in North Carolina, you know, power works, but then when there's a big wind or big rain or snow, trees, limbs, all sorts of problems. And we had to endure a 6-hour power outage. And I was going, no. And not only does it affect just the house, but it affects the surrounding area. So gas stations, you know, all that place. No. The I remember that, and we did go through some rolling blackouts because I'm talking about like usually a blackout in California, usually summer when everyone's got their air conditioner cranked. Yeah, that would always cause a problem with the substation somewhere. Or someone runs into a light pole. Happens. All right, so we survived re-entry. Nice. And Ron. I recently watched that documentary again. Those guys were wanks. I'm glad they got prison time. Especially their CFO. Ooh. You ever have them where you're in power outages? Also, once I kind of expand it, I'm hoping to power most of the house with it. It says I can do an EVA report, but I'm gonna wait until we get our chutes out. Two successful stage recoveries, so that means that we will recover these parts, some of them anyways. Oh, my ears pop. Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's something new. I mean, I've watched some videos of people that run their house completely solar with battery backup, you know, when they don't have it. And they pretty much can last through the night because they know how much power they can produce. And, you know, it gets a little bit different during the winter and stuff like that. We would be nowhere near that, but I definitely would be able to keep the refrigerator on, the internet on. Yay. All right, so let's get that EVA report. Got to be careful. He doesn't have a chute. See? Oh, cool. All right, both chutes deployed. Nice. And that's the good thing about solar. For the most part, it's, you know, like a lot of people in this area have generators, but it's got moving parts. So you need to fire it up once a month and then, you know, check the oil and, you know, carburetor getting gunked up and stuff like that. So this has got less moving parts. There we go. Whoa. Oh, I forgot to turn that on. All right. Yeah. Can I? Oh, we don't. Oh, we have a. Oh, no. We're gonna roll. All right. Tesla tiles. Yeah, they've been getting a bad rap lately. All right, let's get the scientist out. Put him back in. And these guys successfully made it, so let's recover them. Oh, you love the look of the Tesla tiles. Oh, I got you. Yeah. No, they've got a lot of competition. I mean, a lot of companies actually that 168 solar. Nice job, guys. A lot of companies within the last 5 years that were solar companies and using contractors to install them and then not being installed correctly, not working properly, and then the companies go belly up, so people are stuck with these bills and materials that doesn't work. So look at that, level 1. Nice. Ooh, look at all the metals. Cool. That's why I want to do it myself. All right, now let's I would like to unlock bigger fuel tanks. Ooh, better engines too. Oh, that's going to take all of our fundage. What I want to do is go to the moon, do an orbit, and then come back. So I want to unlock some more science is what I want. Which is right there. So to unlock that and that. Is that right? Then that costs 300. I don't have enough. Darn. All right, so let's go for practicalities here. We're gonna drop that right there. So now we got a better lifter, less parts, and let's see if we can send a crew, not a cruise, to orbit the Mun. So what we're going to need is all right, so here's where the lag could take place, right? So if I pick this up, okay, that's good, that's good. So this has got stage recovery in it. Now we didn't pick up any new science. Okay, that's fine. But what I would like to do is reduce the part count. Oh, no. I want to keep this exactly the same. So this, so this is a used part with a higher safety rating. I like it. I like it a lot. So if we get into orbit with this and not have to use this for orbiting Kerbin, 1500, I'm sorry. Yeah, 1500 delta, 1900 delta V. That is enough to get there, 900, orbit, and then get back. So that would work as long as we don't have any hiccups. That would be bad. So we need a better designed lifter. So take that out. Let's pull these away for a sec. Get rid of that. And now, oh, but we have new parts though. Oh. So if we stick a skipper down here. All right, that doesn't quite get us to orbit, does it? No, but let's go along the same. We're gonna put we're gonna do some test piloting here. This is going to be the Mun science orbiter. So all we have to do is make sure we got enough delta V. So this has got stage recovery built in already. It has an antenna, right? Okay. We got gimbal, so that's good. So what we're going to design here. Oh, I'm going to try this. I haven't done this in a long time. So I'm going to try using an SRB. To it. Whoa, those things are huge. That is monster huge. All right. Well, hang on. Oh, I wasn't even attached to that. All right. Did we get bigger tanks? Probably did. Let's trying to minimize the part count. Where is the okay? There's our stage recovery. Pull that out of there. Where is our? Pull that out of there. And I did this without even checking. Yes, we have bigger tanks. Where'd they go? There they are. So that's equal to, that's a X200. That's a 8. That's a 32. So this will be 4 tanks. So I can replace. There we go. And get rid of those and still have the same amount of gasoline. And we're going to add one of these to the bottom, which has got a different color, which is weird. Fine. All right, whatever. So what I want to do is test a whole different rocket design. Put the probably don't need all that, but still, you know what? Part testing is part testing, and I like it. We're gonna put this Right there for now. All right, so right now, not enough oomph to get off the ground, but we're going to try to use solid rockets, SRBs, versus, I usually go with liquid because I can control them a little bit better. All right, so let's see what happens when we, ooh, that might work. And we would have the SRBs for a minute. All right, so I'm going to try this. Oh, right. Okay, so we can also do, oh wait, I need to make those a little bit more aerodynamic. We're gonna actually make them come down a little more. That's good. And then we'll make them like so. All right, and then we'll do grandparent. And we'll do root. No, grandparent. And then this will do all right, now let's do stage recovery. 96%. All right, let's see what it takes to, to do this. Bear with me for a sec. Dry throat. Oh, laggy. All right, let's turn this off for a sec. Let's put one SRB. Let's grab a chute. %? Is that what I see? Or yeah, all right, so we need to do, all right, so we're just gonna cut some corners here. We're gonna come in here, grab a copy of that. There we go. Now take this one and put it on in symmetry, and now it should be stage recovery. Oh, that's wrong. Yeah, I'm getting some lag again. All right, so these go there. This goes there. All the chutes go up there. That's good. All right. Still got our crew? Nope. All right, so let's take DJ as a pilot. We'll go, I guess, me as the scientist. Yeah, I'm getting the lag again. Hey, Saturn, what's up? Well, I'm launching a rocket with 2 Kerbals, and I'm using SRBs, what I'm not a big fan of. And they're brand new, so we're probably going to have some part failures. So hopefully we don't kill any Kerbals. And we're going to try to put them in orbit around the Mun, collect some science, and bring them back home. That's the deal. All right. Also, the skipper is a new part. Whole bunch of new parts on here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, well. That's not good. Not good at all. Imminent failure. Yeah. All right, guys, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Oh, look at that. There was still some residual going on there. All right, let's do the same rocket, and we should have new generation. So not first generation, but second generation. But oh, I don't want cargo. I want crew. I don't think we have any. Oh, we do. All right, so let's grab another pilot. Grab Ren and Race. And see if this time we can get around the SRB failure. So I experienced I've known about the material. You know, you buy the cans of the spray foam that is good to fill in gaps, and it's insulated. Well, I never actually applied any, and it's not hard, but I was trying. We have a gap about that big between a frame and a wall. And I thought, well, that's going to take up a lot of caulk, which will still work, but I'm thinking it would be nice to get some foam in there because it's insulated, and then put that in. Yeah, I got that foam all over my hands. Took me hours to get unsticky. Seems like the failure rates on this mod are way too intense. Well, as a new product, so if we look at these now, they're generation 2, so hopefully not as high. All right, still a part failure. Yeah, bummer. Now the skipper is also a generation 2. So, all right. Now the thing is, I don't think we have an available scientist. We might have to wait a few days because of R&R, you know. Oh, Race got a medal. Really? Just by going on the launch pad? All right, way to go. Nice. Wait, whatever. All right, so if we come down here, we got to wait. Oh, we don't have to wait long. But we could always take Bob. You can take Bob. Bob's a scientist. You know, Bob. Everyone knows Bob, right? Sure. Bob. All right. This is how we do it. All right, so engineer, and pilot. All right, so we'll take Valentina and Bob. There we go. Third time's the charm. So yesterday I called Home Depot and I reserved a heavy-duty paint sprayer. So Saturday I'll be streaming. Normally Saturday I'm off. So Sunday will be no stream because we're gonna go pick up the paint sprayer and please. Sweet. All right, we're out of here. Except for we have a fuel leak. We're losing liquid fuel. This might be a problem. It might prevent us from going to the Mun. All right, look, I'm trying to delete these messages. Thank you. Why is all right, whatever. Oh, really? Hang on a sec. Wait a minute. MechJeb just did something I didn't want it to do. Where is it? Settings. Oh no, it's under utilities. Cool. Utilities. Okay, I'll leave that on. I didn't know it was doing that though. Hey, Holla, how you doing? Well, we're trying to get Kerbals to the moon and back today. It's yes. Oh, the old N1 program, yes. Okay, we're gonna take this up a little bit higher than normal. Again, we didn't bring solar panels, Brud. That wasn't a very good orbit. So we had some problems, okay? 1650. All right, what we're gonna do, so this is a brand new craft. It's got some problem. Yeah, we had a leaky fuel tank. Hey, I'm back. Been a while. Probably don't remember me. Kind of the name sounds familiar. I barely understand anything about this game. Well, Greek.com, you ask questions because there's very smart people in chat. Because if I answer the question and it's wrong, then I'll be corrected. So you'll be okay, really. That's how we do things around here. I'm running a modded Kerbal, so it's not all vanilla parts and or not all vanilla stuff. Some of the mods I run are staples for a lot of people like Kerbal Engineer and stuff like that. Kerbal Alarm Clock. Well, people tell me what's happening or what I missed. All right. Well, what we're trying to do is get a couple Kerbals to the Mun, just orbit, not land, and back. Yeah, not to go boom. This is about the only game out there that gives you the best possible physics for airplane. Well, not airplanes anymore because Flight Sim does a real good job, but you don't build those planes. And here you actually can build your own planes, customize them. Same with the rockets, and there's a lot of mods you can put coming up on a stage. Good morning there, Little Joe. So you can make like actual like warthogs, or you can do a P-51. Hang on a sec. You can do shuttles. You can do all sorts of crap. All right, so 1700 Delta V. Is that enough to get to the Mun, orbit, and back? We could do a gravity assist. You know, we could just go there and come back. Never thought about that. Yeah, that's exactly what Saturn said. A flyby. Thank you. Flyby, not gravity assist. We could do a flyby, still get some science. That would work. Let's do that. That would be fun. Let's think about power though. Let's make sure. Where's my probe core at? Did I bring a probe core? Oh, I did not. Oh, wait, there's a probe core in here. All right. Yep, free return. We'll try that. All right, let's see if we can do that. So there's the Mun. And let's plot a course. We're going to have the computer plot a course for us. Okay, that's going to cost 906 Delta V, but we're going to impact the Mun, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I did say a great contender in Kerbal is Juno. New Origins is used to call Simple Rockets 2. Oh, Simple Rockets. I played the first one, but they just changed the name. Oh, did they? So we're going to change our trajectory here. And I want to get as close as possible to the Mun without crashing into the Mun so we can pick up science. Okay, hang on. I got to look something up because I always forget. Hang on. Bear with me. There's a really, on the Kerbal wiki. Hang on, I'll find it. There it is. Right here. there is right here where it says celestial body multipliers. You have atmosphere and space. Now we want to get science high and science low. So there is a border, and on the MUN it's at 60 kilometers. So we're going to come in at high space, but I want to make sure we also pass the low. So if we get under 60 kilometers, we'll get both of them. You're excited about Kerbal 2? I think everyone is excited about Kerbal 2. So 60 is good. So let's go ahead and execute this. It's going to cost 911 Delta V. So we're still going to have gas in the tank. And when we finish, we're going to have an interesting orbit. So we're going to have to come out to the AP and burn. I hope we have power. Let's keep an eye on our power here. Now we're running a mod that can give us failures in parts. So we have no backup engine, nothing. So these guys can get stranded out there. So if you got a beverage, go ahead and start drinking right now. All right, here we go. I'm getting ready to burn towards the MUN. I'm very nervous. You know what I'm most excited about is that, do you know how many hours you got in Kerbal? Well, I've been playing Kerbal since about 2014. And when I first got it, I was about ready to rage quit and get a refund, even though you couldn't get refunds back then. And I got very lucky that I went to Google and typed in Kerbal Space Program Auto Orbit, and it showed me that there was a mod called MechJeb. Once I figured out how to to install a mod in Kerbal, and it put me into orbit, I was hooked on the game because I didn't know how to put. I was watching all these YouTube videos there was Matt Lau, there was hello, I'm Scott Manley, and good instructions, but it's hard to be so I'm not a rocket guy. I don't know squat about rocketry. All I know is about what Kerbal has told me, and I watch occasional rocket launches from SpaceX and NASA and the European Space Agency. But knowing what kind of engines and fuels and what's going on with pressurizing this and the kerosene this and the liquid I don't know. You know what I'm an expert at? Picking up a phone and ordering pizza. That's what I'm an expert on. All right, that looks pretty good. So we're going to zip all the way out here, and hopefully we don't lose all of our power. Okay, and I'm going to cancel this so we can get some science. Electrical charge is holding. Oh, I'm no EJ, that's for sure. See, my running joke with Mr. EJ, Mr. Eric Johnson Space Agency, is that he plays racing games, rockets. When he plays the occasional PUBG or Counter-Strike Go, and he becomes fascinated with the bullet, everything he plays is fast, aerodynamic, and dangerous. You don't see him playing a game like, Hello Kitty Online. No. Do I have a favorite rocket I've made? No, not really. I do very generic rockets. I try to be creative because you have robotics in the game now, or chess. Yes, okay, or chess. All right, so let's go take a look real quick. How we doing here? 12 science experiments. All right, so we're going to get all the way over here. We're going to click. So now we're inside We just got all of that. Says we have an EVA report. Can we do an EVA? Get back aboard? Yeah, I guess not. Whoa. So the right around here is where that arch is, where they added the things. During deploy. Oh, yeah, I guess I could. There we go. There we go. More science. All right, let's I want to adjust. So we have 823 delta V. So if we continue to here, we'll go out here. And so let's see here. If we exit, we go there, go around. So at this AP, we're going to want to adjust. Oh, wrong way. Okay, wrong way still. There we go. We want the PE to get down pretty far. Let's say about... Yeah, we'll do that. All right. As long as we don't hit a mountain here. Our altitude's going up. Good, good, good. We got 19 experiments. That's nice. All right, cool. Oh, I got scared. All right. All right, so this puts us where? There. All right, so let's warp to there. Oh, sorry. All right, cancel that. All right, electrical's holding. That's good. Picking up a few more science experiments, it looks like. No, guess not. All right. All right, so we're gonna zip all the way over here. So we've got 823 delta V. This burn is gonna take about 157-ish. You mean, I don't think it does, Little Joe. Now, what takes away from your electrical charge is, well, I do have SAS on. So let's see here. If I use the reaction wheels to move my rocket, see, that takes electrical charge. But this engine has an alternator, so when I fire the engine, it will recharge the batteries. All right, so let's zip over. Actually, let's just do this. Oh, okay, that's not good. Okay, we need to do this burn here before we lose all of our fuel. Burn, 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 burn. 1 minute, seconds. Dude, burn. Whew. Markman, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. So that should have put our periapsis. That'll be nice. And we do have a little. Oh, are we still leaking? Oh, okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So now let's we're still focused on the mun. Weird. Still have 285 delta V. All right, we're in the atmosphere. Now, the drag that we're causing in the atmosphere should be dragging our apoapsy in. It is. And once we get at the PE, I'm going to burn everything we have to bring that apoapsy in closer. But right now, we're letting physics do the work for us. Yes. All right, we're 26 seconds from the periapsis. Getting a little warm. All right, we're close enough. Let's go ahead and do this burn. All right, let's go ahead and jettison that. We're gonna have to do another lap around the block here. That's all right. Oh, just popped my back. It felt really good. I'm going to regret that in a couple years. Oh, look at that. We're collecting science. Nice. Not a total waste. Cool. And even more science. I like it. All right. So, yeah. And even more science. Not a total loss here. I got a backup dooski here. One thing I don't quite understand is if you have a low orbit, your speed is faster relative to the planet. At the periapsis, yes. So your orbit is always faster at the PE periapsis than the apoapsy. So see how we're slowing down? Because you're further away from a gravitational pull. Does that make sense? Oh, I didn't reduce. Wait. Okay. And slower than the further away. So why reducing your orbit before reentry is safer? Maybe next to a polar orbit so you can do the biomes. No, I'm trying to, I think I want to try to land on the Mun. So in this example, and again, someone correct me, Kerbin has has gravity, right? So Earth, we'll say Earth. If you have an elliptical orbit like we do here, the closer you are to the gravity, you're being pulled, right? You're being pulled much more. So your speed increases because you're being pulled closer to the planet. As you get further away, you don't have so much gravity pulling. You have some, but not as much. So when you're further away, aka the apoapsy, and as you notice, as we pull, our relative velocity is slowing down the further we get away from the planet. Yes? But yes, Holly, you're right. If I did a polar, I would be able to get the northern and all that kind of stuff. Yes. Does that make any sense, Al? What's our... Okay, so we can actually warp here. Oh, so we're going to try to land... We're going to try to do... we're going to try to put a lander together. The speed of our apoapsy, we're 946 meters per second. I get that. It's just the why it's safer to deorbit in a low orbit. Oh, well, why is it safer to deorbit in a low orbit? You mean why do you want to burn? Well, if I was to make a burn here, there's not... So let's say if I do this, well, it's not going to work, but if I do this, that's how much delta V it cost because I'm at the F. So we'll say 350. At the PE, if we try to do some burning, it's more expensive trying to pull from here periapsis. It's always cost more or less at the apoapsy, but then it all depends upon what you're trying to do too. See, and we did have a periapsis of 54 dot something something, so going out to this AP did drag our PE in. So each time we do this, I think I know what you're trying to ask. If you have a high orbit, when you hit the atmosphere, you'll be going faster than if you're at a low orbit. If you have a high orbit, you hit the atmosphere, you'll be going faster than if you're at a low orbit. The faster you go, the more expensive the yeah. I'm sure all those questions you're asking, Hal, is like questions they wanted to know when they started putting test vehicles up and wondering why this and that. You know, a great movie to watch. It's on Disney Plus if you have it. It was about 3 black ladies that worked at NASA that were smart. I mean, computer smart. They had one gal. No, not you. They had one gal they called the computer. Oh, that was a great movie. I had no idea they made that movie. Hang on. Yeah, Hidden Figures. Thank you, editor. How you doing, editor? Hidden Figures, because what was amazing. So I'm gonna sidetrack here. No, we're safe. What was amazing is that Kevin Costner's character, I believe, was the NASA administrator before they had one. And it's based upon a true story. It is that they hired, or they were already at NASA, but they needed in this group, they needed to figure out the relative velocity, the entry point, the speed of the Freedom craft that Glenn was going up. No, I'm sorry, not Glenn. Shepard. And they kept making mistakes, and they kept giving this information to this female, but because they kept changing the parameters in these meetings that she wasn't allowed in, the information she was working on hard was always out of date, and she kept having to leave the office to use a restroom that was almost a quarter of a mile away, because back then blacks couldn't use a white restroom. And Kevin Costner's character was getting so mad that each time he was going to her, he asked her, "Why do you keep leaving when I need you?" And she said, "Because I'm not allowed to use the restrooms in this building, so I have to go all the way across the quad." So he went and tore down the sign that said whites only, and he says, "There, now you can stay where I need you." And he made it work, making NASA successful because of just him not being ignorant to the time. And in fact, that was the introduction when NASA started using IBM. Oh, I've watched The Martian before, yeah, several times. In fact, I just watched the extended version, and there's some stuff in there that I thought was hilarious. When before the Freedom launched, how you doing, Krem? Extended version? Yeah, oh yeah, it's on Prime if you got Prime. Yeah, because some mods got updated and I had to pull them from the previous save because they're causing problems. So anyways, take a look at our apoapsis. He's being pulled in, and we're not doing anything except for I'm pointing the wrong way. That's dangerous. Stay there. There we go. When the IBM computer came up with numbers for the reentry, they were wrong. They didn't match. And they got this gal there, and she did it on the fly, corrected versions. Al Shepard was happy. Shut up. I'm talking to my Amazon device. And yeah, you know, it's amazing how these three gals stayed with NASA through all those hard times, and were very successful, and were honored immensely. Such a great story. And it was weird. The dress code was very strict, even for just women working at NASA. And when she was leaving, when she was told that they didn't need her anymore because they had the IBM, everyone had kind of warmed up to her, because the dress code was a dress at a certain length. If you wear something around your neck, it has to be a pearl necklace. And of course, things were tough, so she didn't have a pearl necklace. And she made this statement to Kevin Costner about when she was enraged because he was upset that she wasn't there because of the whole bathroom situation. When they left, everyone chipped in and bought her pearl necklace. God, it was such a great movie. Go watch it right now. Let's go watch it right now. All right, so we're gonna do another lap and look at it. Yep, okay, PE coming in. Sweet. On the extended version of The Martian, if you've seen the movie, this might be kind of a spoiler alert if you haven't seen which movie. I'm talking about Hidden Figures. It's on Disney Plus. On The Martian, there was an extended scene that they took out when Watney was completing everyone's job, all the experiments that the commander was doing, and everyone. And what was the Johansson, I guess, had a standing rule that the chemical camera, or chem was only to be used by her. And Watney's character, who was making all these log entries, was going, "Oh, Johansson, by the way, I know you don't like it when people touch the chem." And the chem was right there. And he goes, "I'm touching it. And I'm touching it a lot." And God, I started rolling. God, that was so funny. And of course, it didn't make the cut because it wasn't really needed. All right, what's our altitude? All right, let's warp around again. By the way, I watched the first episode of The Last of Us. I thought it was good. I thought it was real good. I'm looking forward to it. I have the same excitement that when they did the first season of The Walking Dead. And I know The Last of Us has got something to do with zombies, but I don't know the story. Didn't play the game because I don't have a Sony. Oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just saying that the actor that plays the principal character, I loved his acting style in The Kingsman, Narco. Everything he's been in, I've enjoyed his portrayal. All right. So, whoa, geez. Oh, okay. Well, you know, being said I'm an Xbox Microsoft nerd, I don't have a Sony. You know, Alex has got a PlayStation 4. Now, I don't want to play it because if I play it, that means I'm going to get spoiled on the movie. Excuse me. Oh, and his female companion, Anna Torv. God, I recognized her. She's from The Fringe, another great TV series if you haven't seen it. No, I have not actually. The only movie I was going to go out to watch was Black Panther 2, but I think the first week of February is going to be on Disney Plus, so all right, so I think after this, we'll have to do maybe one more lap. We should be. See how much this drags it back in. So we were at 500 kilometers. Wait, I'm subscribed? How much? Wait, what? You probably got gifted, Cram. You say 2 more? All right. Let me see if I can figure that out for you. It was probably FX Editor. He has been a very generous gentleman here lately. Pulled it in almost 200 kilometers. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out. But this month, that's what I want to look at. Look at my activity feed. Okay, that was yesterday. Ren gifted Race a sub. Oh, here we go. How do I... Oh, there it goes. Yeah. So yesterday you were gifted a sub by Editor, FX Editor 077. I figured it out. I know how to work tools. Still got good electrical charge here. Yeah, he was actually he was in Charlotte right before the holidays. We went to Sonny's and had some barbecue, talked about gaming and technology and all sorts of nerdy stuff. Where are we at? We're at fit. We're still in the atmosphere. All right, let's try to get out. Moz, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, Moz. Also playing some Kerbal. An Australian who laughs a lot. Well, that's a very healthy thing. Night Owl Benny, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Still in the atmosphere. Boz, what were you doing in Kerbal? You were making sure you were not sacrificing Kerbals. I am correct, right? Am I hyped for Kerbal 2? I am. You know, I've always wanted to play multiplayer in a space game. And I know there's, you know, Elite Dangerous, there's Star Citizen, there could be some others, but yeah, I am. That's dipping deep. First, oh, okay. Now we can do this. Thanks, Hala. Oh, look at that PE. Oh, Kerbals died this stream. Nice. Excellent. There you go. Yeah, we haven't had any, but we just started yesterday. I have a feeling, I hate to say this, that the lag I'm getting in the editor, I think, is caused by the scrap yard. And yeah. And the reason why I want that mod is I love the challenge of part failures, you know? Yeah, we're going in now. So what's the best multiplayer space game out there at the moment, in my opinion? I would say No Man's Sky, maybe? Elite Dangerous is too, I'm not good in that game. And I've never tried Star Citizen. I don't know, I'll let chat. Mod, you love No Man's Sky? I tried it and I rage quit because I couldn't figure out a part. Elite Dangerous is amazing. What I have played, I enjoyed. I like that you have, you know, you got to worry about fuel, and you can scoop some fuel when you get close to a sun. Oh yeah. But that's a game you have to play religiously to get fairly good, and then it takes over your life. No Man's Sky is great, but I found the co-op is a bit lackluster. Is it? All right. I don't know. The best co-op space game. It's got to be more than just a scrapyard. I don't use the mod and I'm having lag issues. Are you? When I took out my scrap and scrapyard last time when I was lagging in the editor, it went away. It never came back. Digital, if you're getting lag and if you reboot, try Linux's heap patter. That helps a lot. Hey, look at that. More stuff. All right, we're definitely going in. But with Kerbals multiplayer, it's going to be interesting how people, because to do the interstellar, you have to colonize. That's what they said. Because when you colonize, I guess then something miraculous happens that you learn interstellar technology. Oh, is it really? I built a little bit. I use the heat pattern. I'm mostly running your mod list with a few. All right. Space Engineers. Yes, that is a great co-op game. Me and Red Munchkin Gaming and Car Toys was doing some stuff. And we were running MES, the modular encounter system. We were getting owned by the AI sometimes. Yeah. Ooh. So these guys were the first Kerbals to do an orbit around the Mun. I bought Stationeers because the Gamer Circle and I played it and did a great job at dying. Well, I'm so proud of you, Lord Fuzz. Nice. That's another game I need to get back into. That's a challenging game too, because I don't know anything about, or not really, about gases and electrical loads and stuff like it. That was what What got me to buy that game is their original synopsis was to build a space station. I went, I'm in. Can you build a space station? Only in creative mode. Ooh, Subnautica. Oh, talk about epic base building. Oh, that's a good game. The Sub-Zero I never finished though. There we go. And scary. Those stupid, whatever they are that grab your craft and shake it. I don't like it. Companies of Hero 3 is coming out soon. I wanted to like Subnautica so much, but it's just somehow not doing it for me. Oh, I get it. You know, the Leviathans, yeah, bad things. The playing in survival mode makes it even worse because you got to worry about your food and your water and stuff like that. All right, we're going in, folks. We have no more blader on this thing. It's mainly there to protect our science. Well, everything's been transferred. I can't just... Oh, 24. I thought, okay. Astroneer, that's a fun game. Alex and I played that quite a bit. And it was the first time that I've ever gone to other planets to get other resources and take them back to our starting planet and make better stuff. It was the first time I ever did that. And it was because of playing co-op with Alex. I wanted to like Elite Dangerous, the grind. I don't mind a grind in a game. Eve, too much grind. Plus, you got to be in with someone that's, you know, influential in a corporation. And the only reason why I played that game is I read that you could actually pay for your monthly subscription with in-game coins. So if you had a nice mining setup, I guess you never had to pay your bill, but I never got that far. I did not. All right, where are we going to land at? That's important to know. Oh, we just passed KSP. It looks like we're going to land in the water. All right. Now, see, I played Subnautica. It was early access, and there was no story. I just went until, what was the big Cyclops, right? When they added the Cyclops, and I built that thing, and then I put my other little submarine inside of it, I didn't see the need to play anymore. And then when they released the game, I really wasn't following it, and that's when Alex, my girlfriend, said, oh, it's got a story you need to play. I went, all right. And then, yes, good story. Great story, actually. Grind is fine, but like, bro, I have a job. Yeah, I know. That's why in some games, if I can get a quality of life mod that helps a little bit with the real mind-numbing grind, yes. I don't mind collecting science in Kerbal. All right, looks like we're gonna survive. Did we? Oh, we need to deploy our chutes. Well, all right, so. I can't believe we went to the moon and back without any solar panels. That's amazing right there. Oh, this is where we got motion sickness. I hear you. Well, we have electrical. It just yeah, you know, still. You know. I went from KSP to Elite and was so mad I couldn't fix things. I disliked it. I hear you. Yeah, there were some burns where, and plus, since I wasn't using the reaction wheel a whole lot, it didn't really suck the battery. I'm seeing all my fellow rocket jockeys return to KSP 2, kind of getting their chops ready for when KSP 2 comes out. All right, got both chutes being deployed. Nice. I have 2 because of one mod, which is a part failure mod. We have a Generation 7 chute there and a Generation 7 chute there. Nice. Hey, there's the mun. We were just there. All right. Chute deployment successful. Wait, were they set for the same altitude? Dude. 1400 with the, oh, okay. I watched this video that showed some interesting games coming out. One of them was hang on. It was on my list in Steam. I added Frigid to my watch list. It's basically Long Dark, but with so much more stuff. What I saw. Dang it. Hang on. The day before it's got a March 1st release date. I'm gonna wait until people say yay or nay on that one. Hang on. They're fine. December, Stalker 2. Ooh, they put a release date. Cool. Company Heroes 3 is in February. Forward to that. Did I take the game off my list? I guess I did. Darn. It looked very cool. You had magical powers and yet you had melee weapons too. I couldn't go to the moon in real life. I'd just come back like, officer, I can drive as fast as I want and I've been to the moon. You're gonna have those attitudes, yes. All right, let's hop. Let's get our scientist out. Get him back in. And we have successfully gone to the moon and back. This should be an interesting science grab. You know one game I'm terrible at, but I keep playing? Squad. Ooh, 525 science. Cha-ching! Nice work. Oh, look at the medals out the wazoo. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right, so if we're gonna land on the mun, we need some landing gear. I would like to use the Terrier. I think we have enough lifting power. All right, let's build our craft and see what we might have to unlock. So it's been probably a couple years since I used an SRB, and they worked pretty good. I was actually amazed. All right, let's pull those aside. Pull our lifter out. Let's see here. Let's treat this like let's treat this like our lander. See if we can actually convert this into a lander. We didn't unlock any new science, so there's nothing new to take. A little top heavy, isn't it? Is there any way that we could, so one of these fuel tanks holds 198 fuel. Now, if we bring these along, these are going to be brand new with a chance of failure. And these hold 24, so we'll round up to 25. So I would have to do something like this. Oops, hang on. So this is equivalent to one of those. I'm still going to bring these because these need to get some usage in them. Oh, sorry about that. I misclicked. My bad. I'm putting them offset, that way I can actually click on them. So that gives us a lot of fuel, and we're going to have some part failures, so we're going to lose some of our fuel. That's okay. Yes, solar. What I'm thinking about, so again, this thing weighs how much? 12 tons. And the only control I have is the reaction wheel in here. Now this has got stage recovery. Let's go ahead and add, let's take these out for a sec. I want to add something. I'm going to add a probe core. We're going to give that probe core its own battery, just in case. And then a reaction wheel. Now, if I ever want to get rid of this tank, what I should do is kind of skinny that up in there like that. There we go. Oh, wait. Down. Old Grumpy, how the heck are you doing? Very good. Now let's put those back. And as I was reminded, we should probably definitely bring some solar this time. And we're going to go and spend a little bit more money. All right, so we got 610 electrical. We got solar. As a lander on the Mun, this thing has got way more thrust to weight ratio than it needs. This engine is a generation 6 with a pretty good safety rating too. So I think we have a dependable craft here. These could fail. Now what I want to build is a transitional stage that gets us from the orbit around Kerbin to Mun. That way we don't have to use any of this fuel for landing. Hey Chris, how you doing? We're going to land on the Mun, hopefully. So we're going to call this the lander. And guys, I'm going to do a little bio break. I'm going to be back in about 10 minutes. And then we're going to continue on this. So I'll be right back, guys.